Hey, you are watching Entertainment Bites on Fallon Reacts. So, yeah, I just came across this really interesting article, and it is directly from USA Today, where Helen Mirren has a unique take on James Bond, which you really wouldn't expect from Hollywood. She has something very interesting to say. Here's the thing. She was asked in an interview with Sega Magazine while she was discussing the Thursday Murder Club alongside former Bond actor Pierce Brosnan. And she was asked about her opinion on James Bond. And here's what she said, that I'm such a feminist, but James Bond has to be a guy. You can't have a woman. It just doesn't work. I find that really interesting because usually you hear all these people saying, "Oh yeah, it should be a woman, girl power," and she's like, "No." And the great part is about this, during this conversation, Pierce Brosnan agreed. He played James Bond from 1995 to 2002, and here's what he said: "I'm excited to see the next man come on the stage to see a whole new exuberance and life for this character." And anybody that has watched my previous episodes of Entertainment Bites knows that I am of the opinion, it may just be my headcanon, that every James Bond is a very different James Bond. James Bond is the code name for 007. Because if you look at all the movies realistically, this man has not been around since the 40s. Not at all. So that is why I am of the opinion that each Bond is different, just like Q is different. Yeah, and I love that it says, basically, Mirren's comments reignite the ongoing debate for the future of James Bond. I am 100% all for this. There are a number of actors that could successfully play James Bond. But there are a ton of British actors that could easily play him. But my thing is, he shouldn't be in his 20s. No. Because I always got the vibe he was like in his 30s to 40s, maybe mid 30s. And there's tons of actors within that age group. Heck, I wouldn't say no to Henry Cavill playing James Bond. I think he would do very well because that man has played a lot of very dynamic characters. So it's like, dude, there are so many actors out there that could easily play James Bond. And this isn't the first time Mirren has come out. She actually criticized the Bond franchise for its portrayal of women. She described the series as drenched and born of profound sexism and suggests telling real stories about extraordinary women who worked in intelligence. But her saying this basically proves she doesn't want to change the gender of James Bond. She just wants them to be better writers. Because you can do a spy movie without going with the traditional sexism that you do see in the movies. Let's be honest, if you go back and watch some of the older movies, you're going to be like, what the heck? What the heck? So I honestly, I'm curious to see it, because there is supposed to be a Bond movie coming out. It's currently in the works. So I'm actually shocked she said this. I'm like, let's go. I want to see if Hollywood is actually going to listen. Though it seems like Hollywood is slowly making its way towards UK anyways. Let's see what they got. But if you like this video, be sure to like, share, and subscribe. And as always, I will catch y'all on the flip side.